Hey everyone, welcome. Today we're going to be making custard pudding. First off, the caramel topping. So for this, we're going to melt 5 tablespoons of sugar and get a honey-like syrup. We're starting with the caramel topping because it needs time to cool and harden, otherwise it will dissolve with the egg mixture. So to make the caramel, we have to first melt this sugar slowly. So now remember, it's a very slow process and it has to be done on low heat. If you put it on high heat, it will burn. When it starts to get brown, you mix it, otherwise it will burn. In the meanwhile, we're going to make the crème while keeping an eye on the caramel so that it doesn't burn. First step is the eggs. Make sure the eggs are beaten together well, otherwise you'll have bits of egg here and there in the pudding and it's not good. Well, now I think I better check on the caramel, otherwise it'll get burnt. As you can see, it's coming a little bit brown. We need it a little darker. And now all the sugar is melted. Ones in the center is still crystal form. You can get rid of the bubbles later. You have to take off the caramel from the flame a little early because it melts even when it's off the flame. And I used to make this mistake again and again. I used to make this mistake a lot, and I ended up with burnt caramel, and that's not good. Now we're going to Now the second step in making the crème is the condensed milk. Now I don't have condensed milk, so I'm going to use milk and sugar. I substituting it by just dissolving 5 tablespoons of sugar in 500 ml of milk, and that gives the same effect as if I use condensed milk. Then you have to mix it so that it dissolves faster. After about 2 to 3 minutes of stirring, when the sugar is dissolved and the milk is cool, we'll add the egg and again stir. Once it's cool, we add the egg. Now you have to remember to add the eggs only after the milk is cooled down, otherwise it will cook before you can mix it properly. Now we can add the milk and eggs to the vessel or ramekin or whatever you're using to make the custard. And we have to do this when the caramel is hardened, otherwise it's going to break up and mix with the crème. You have to set it aside for a few minutes so that any air that is present in the mixture can escape, or else it's going to form air pockets which won't look pretty. Now we're going to steam it for 20 minutes so that it cooks. After refrigeration, you can take it out and put it on a plate. Well, it looks like I didn't let it sit for enough time because there's little air pockets in there, you can see. But I hope you don't make the same mistake. Thank you.